great problem with America is not so much individuals who have been powerful in the past and who are revered for the wrong reasons today. The real problem we've had in America is our loss of faith, and ultimately the loss of Christianity and its influence on the American people is displayed in our culture, it's displayed in our politics, it's displayed in our literature and our entertainment, in every aspect of our lives. So we've become really a non-Christian people, and our government and our entire culture in the West reflects that loss of Christianity. One of the principal means, but by no extent the only means whereby that has happened, is through Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin is one of the most influential individuals in modern history because he gave people an ostensibly scientific reason to distance themselves from God. Because Darwin's starting point was, we can explain all things without recourse to God. And ultimately he said that God is not the creator, that everything comes from nature. So that view is often called naturalism. This whole realm of God and the supernatural has been excluded from much of our modern thought. In fact, supernatural is considered to be an illegitimate imposition on science, and that you cannot bring God into science, or you cannot bring God into certain areas because he is something that the church has just created to explain what science can better explain. So Charles Darwin is one of the most sinister influence on the modern world. But Charles Darwin was an instant success because the world was ready for him after the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment had set the stage, but the Enlightenment believed in natural law, that God had started things and put a natural law, and it was up to man to find that law. Darwin said it's not even a natural law, it's chaos. And the chaos that Darwin allowed in all thought is really now reflecting itself in society. You see, when men rebel against God, they don't go in one linear line away from God, and they don't all agree with each other. When men run away from God, they scatter in every possible direction. And so you end up with chaos. And that's what we see in so many areas of our modern society. Men are headed for chaos, and our society doesn't make much sense. The one area they agree on is the answer is not in God,